Right, so here's the thing nobody tells you about perennials. You could spend years trying different plants, watching half of them sulk through summer while your neighbor's garden looks like something out of a magazine. Or you could know exactly which 7 plants will give you flowers from March straight through to October without you having to remortgage your house. I'm about to show you the 7 perennials that professional garden designers actually use in their own gardens. And trust me, number 5 is probably sitting in your local garden centre right now for less than a tenner, but almost nobody picks it up because they don't know what it can do. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, it's absolutely lovely to see you again. And if you're just finding us today, well, you've picked the perfect video to start with because we're about to save you years of trial and error and quite possibly hundreds of pounds in plants that just don't deliver. I'm genuinely excited about this one because these 7 perennials have completely transformed my own garden, and I get messages every single week from viewers who've tried them and can't believe the results. Now, before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you find even one plant in today's video that you want to try, just hit that like button for me. It helps more gardeners find this information, and honestly, it makes my day knowing this is useful to you. And if you're not subscribed yet, tap that subscribe button because we're all about helping you create a gorgeous garden without spending a fortune. Right, let's get stuck in. Right, let's get straight into this because what I'm about to share with you is going to completely change how you approach planting perennials. These 7 plants are the secret weapon that professional gardeners use, and once you know about them, you'll wonder why nobody told you about this sooner. Perennial number 1, Geranium Rozanne. Now, before you switch off thinking this is just another common geranium, listen to this. This plant flowers from May until the first hard frost, sometimes even into November. We're talking about 6 months of continuous violet blue blooms without you lifting a finger. Here's what makes Rozanne absolutely brilliant for UK gardens. She thrives in our unpredictable weather. Doesn't matter if we get a wet summer or a dry spell, she just keeps going. Plant her in sun or partial shade, she's not fussy. And here's the kicker, she spreads beautifully to fill gaps but isn't invasive. You can pick up a plant for around £8 to £12 and within 2 years you'll have a gorgeous mound that covers serious ground. The care? Barely anything. Give her a trim back in late autumn, maybe split her every 4 years if she gets too big, and that's it. She's also brilliant at suppressing weeds because of how she spreads. Pair her with yellow achillea or white Shasta daisies and you've got a combination that'll have people stopping to ask what you've planted. Perennial number 2, Salvia Caradonna. Number 2, Salvia Caradonna. This one's a showstopper and it's criminally underused in UK gardens. Deep purple flower spikes that shoot up from May right through to September if you deadhead them, and the stems are this gorgeous dark purple that adds structure even when the flowers fade. What makes Caradonna special is the vertical interest it brings. So many perennials spread outwards, but this one goes upwards, creating these dramatic spires that draw your eye up, perfect for the middle of a border. And bees, absolutely obsessed with it. You'll have every pollinator in the neighborhood visiting your garden. It handles our clay soil brilliantly, doesn't need staking like some tall perennials, and once established, it's drought tolerant. That's massive for those of us trying to be water conscious. You're looking at around £10 for a decent-sized plant, and it'll bulk up quickly. Cut it back after the first flush of flowers, and you'll get a second wave in late summer. Dead easy. Plant it with ornamental grasses like Steepa tenuissima for movement, or next to silver foliage plants like Artemisia. The contrast is absolutely gorgeous. This is one of those plants that looks expensive and difficult, but is actually tough as old boots. Perennial number 3, Echinacea Cheyenne Spirit. Now, echinaceas have had a bit of a reputation for being tricky in UK gardens, but this variety changes everything. It's been bred specifically to be tough and reliable, and the colour range is absolutely incredible. You get flowers in cream, yellow, orange, red, pink and purple, often all from the same pack of seeds or a mixed planting. They bloom from June through to September, and even when the flowers fade, those seed heads look architectural through winter, and the goldfinches will thank you for leaving them up. Here's the secret to success with Cheyenne Spirit. Plant them in well-drained soil. If you've got heavy clay, add some grit or plant them in a raised bed. They hate sitting in winter wet. That's what kills most echinaceas in the UK. Give them full sun, deadhead regularly in the first year to help them establish, and after that, they're completely self-sufficient. At around £12 to £15 per plant, they're slightly pricier, but they're worth every penny. The height they give you, usually around 60 to 70 centimetres, is perfect for mid-border, and they create this cottage garden feel that's really on trend right now. Plus, they're brilliant cut flowers. You can bring that colour indoors without feeling guilty about stripping your border. Now, before we get to number 4, and trust me, number 4 is probably the most underrated perennial in the UK, I've got to ask, are you getting value from this? If you are, smash that like button for me, right now. It genuinely helps other gardeners find this information, and drop a comment below telling me which of these 7 you're most excited to try. I read every single comment, and I love hearing from you. Right, let's keep going because the next 3 are absolute game changers.
Perennial number 4, Nepeta Walker's Low. Number 4, Nepeta Walker's Low, also called catmint. And yes, cats do love it, but don't let that put you off because this plant is an absolute legend in the garden. It flowers from late May all the way through to October if you give it one simple trim in midsummer. What makes Walker's Low brilliant is the soft, billowing habit it has. Those lavender blue flowers create clouds of color that soften hard edges in your garden. It's perfect for edging paths, spilling over walls, or filling those awkward front-of-border spaces where nothing seems to work. And the scent? Beautiful aromatic foliage that releases fragrance when you brush past it. Here's why UK gardeners need this plant. It handles our weather like a champion, doesn't get waterlogged, survives dry spells once established, and it's virtually pest and disease-free. Deer and rabbits won't touch it either if that's an issue in your area. You can grab a plant for around 8 pounds, and within one season, it'll spread to about 40 centimeters wide. The trick with Nepeta is to cut it back hard. I mean really hard. After that first flush of flowers in late June or early July, chop it down to about 10 centimeters from the ground. It looks brutal, but within 3 weeks, you'll have fresh new growth and a whole new set of flowers that'll last until autumn. Pair it with roses. The blue and pink combination is absolutely classic. Or use it with pale yellow echinacea for something a bit different. Perennial number 5, Astrantia Roma. Number 5, and this is the one I mentioned at the start that most people walk right past, Astrantia Roma. Honestly, this plant doesn't get nearly enough attention, and it absolutely should because it's perfect for UK gardens. Roma gives you these papery, pincushion-like flowers in the most gorgeous, deep pink, almost red color. They appear from June to September, and they have this delicate cottage garden charm that works in both traditional and modern planting schemes. But here's the real magic. Astrantia loves partial shade. Finally, a long-flowering perennial that actually prefers not being in full sun. If you've got that tricky spot under a tree or a border that gets morning sun and afternoon shade, this is your plant. It also copes brilliantly with our wet summers because it naturally grows in damp meadows in the wild. So while other perennials are sulking in soggy soil, Astrantia is thriving. At around 10 to 12 pounds per plant, it's great value. The flowers are fantastic for cutting, they last ages in a vase, and even the foliage is attractive with a lovely lobed shape. After flowering, cut the stems back and you'll often get a second flush in early autumn. Plant them in groups of 3 or 5 for impact, and combine them with ferns and hostas for a really lush, layered look. Here's a bonus tip. Astrantia self-seeds gently. Not in an annoying way, but you'll get a few seedlings popping up that you can either leave or move to fill gaps. Free plants, who doesn't love that? Perennial number 6, Helenium Morheim Beauty. All right, number 6, Helenium Morheim Beauty. If you want a big, bold, end-of-summer color that screams autumn abundance, this is it. Rich, bronzy red daisy-like flowers with chocolate brown centers that appear from July straight through to October. The color is just absolutely stunning, really warm and glowing. Heleniums are brilliant for UK gardens because they love our climate. They don't mind rain, they're fully hardy, and they give you that height and structure you need in late summer when everything else is starting to look tired. Morheim Beauty grows to about 90 centimeters tall, so it's perfect for the back or middle of a border, depending on what you've got behind it. The bees and butterflies go mad for these flowers. On a sunny September day, you'll have your garden absolutely buzzing with life. And unlike some perennials that flop over and need endless staking, heleniums have strong stems that stay upright even in wind and rain. Care-wise, they're dead simple. Plant them in decent soil with reasonable drainage, give them full sun or very light shade, and divide them every 3 or 4 years to keep them vigorous. That's it. You're looking at around 10 pounds per plant, and they bulk up nicely, so you get serious value. Combine heleniums with ornamental grasses like miscanthus for a prairie-style planting, or go traditional with asters and rudbeckias for that classic autumn border. The color palette is just gorgeous, all those warm oranges, reds, and golds together.
Perennial number 7, hardy Geranium Patricia. Now, I know we started with a geranium and we're ending with one, but that's because these plants are absolutely unbeatable for UK conditions. And Patricia is different enough from Rozanne to earn her own spot. Patricia gives you these vibrant magenta flowers with a black center and dark veining through the petals. Really striking, almost neon in bright light. She flowers from June to September, and the foliage is attractive too, with a lovely fresh green color that sometimes takes on autumn tints. What makes Patricia special is her compact habit. While Rozanne spreads wide, Patricia stays more clumped, making her perfect for smaller gardens or containers. She's also brilliant for filling those gaps between shrubs or at the front of a border where you need something reliable but not overwhelming. She handles our weather beautifully, doesn't get mildew like some geraniums can, and she's happy in sun or partial shade. At around 8 to 10 pounds, she's affordable, and she'll give you years of reliable color with virtually no effort from you. Cut her back after the first main flush of flowers, and she'll produce more blooms right into autumn. Plant Patricia with lime green lady's mantle or silver foliage plants. The magenta color really pops against those tones. Or create a hot color scheme with her alongside red hot pokers and orange crocosmia for something really bold. All right, before we wrap up, I promised you a bonus, and here it is. This is the information that'll take you from just having these plants to actually creating a garden that looks professionally designed. Bonus tip 1, layering your bloomers. Plant these 7 perennials in layers by height. Put Rozanne and Patricia at the front, Nepeta and Astrantia in the middle, then Caradonna, Echinacea, and helenium at the back. This creates depth and means you'll always have flowers at eye level no matter the season. Bonus tip 2, the cutting back secret. Here's what most people don't do. With geraniums, Nepeta, and Salvia, cut them back hard in midsummer, around early to mid-July. It feels wrong, but this one action triggers fresh growth and a second wave of flowers that extends your season by weeks. Bonus tip 3, the multiplication trick. All 7 of these perennials can be divided after 3 to 4 years. That means you buy one plant now, and in a few years you can split it into 3, 4, even 5 new plants. Free plants that you can use elsewhere in your garden or share with friends. That 8-pound plant becomes 40 pounds worth of plants. That's how you garden on a budget. Bonus tip 4, the no-fail combination. If you're stuck on where to start, here's a foolproof combination. Plant 5 Rozanne at the front, 3 Caradonna in the middle, and 3 heleniums at the back. That one combination will give you color from May to October, needs virtually no maintenance, and looks expensive. Total cost? Around 90 pounds for a display that'll last years and improve every season. So there you have it, 7 perennials that'll transform your UK garden from something that's hit and miss to something that delivers constant color from spring right through to autumn. These aren't fussy, expensive plants that need endless attention. These are the reliable, hard-working varieties that just get on with it year after year. Now, if you found this helpful, do me 2 favors. First, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we're all about helping you create beautiful gardens without breaking the bank. And second, leave a comment below. Tell me which of these 7 you're going to try first, or if you're already growing any of them, let me know how they're doing for you. I absolutely love hearing from you, and I reply to as many comments as I can. And if you want more videos on budget-friendly gardening, perennials that actually work, or design tips that make your garden look professional, check out the videos on screen now. I've got loads more to share with you. Thanks so much for watching, happy gardening, and I'll see you in the next one.